everyone, John Peterson from J. Peterson Photography here. I'm here to talk today a little bit about metadata, what it is and why you need it and how you do it. If you haven't heard the term about metadata, metadata is really information about an image, nothing more, nothing less than that. Metadata can be copyright information, so all of your images that you may be sharing online, anything else, you can embed some copyright information so you have a little bit more protection against people using your images illegally. It can also be keywords. Metadata can be keywords. Metadata can also be camera settings. It'll record the aperture, the focal length, the shutter speed, the ISO, and all that kind of stuff. So the information, this metadata, gets stored and embedded with the images, and it can't be removed unless you want it to be. So once you assign metadata to an image, it's really hard for somebody else to remove it or change it, so that image is forever tied to you. So why care about metadata? It really, one of the biggest things is it enables people to find the image owner. As you're posting your images online, sharing them out socially, people see an image, they may want to use it, they may want to buy it. Metadata will allow them to contact you if you've put in that contact information. Metadata also provides protections against unlawful use or can help substantiate claims of ownership. So if there's a dispute about an image that you shot and your metadata is on it, it's very hard to disagree with that in a court of law. And finally, metadata really enables some robust searching of your images, either on your hard drive or online. Keywords primarily. If you have enough keywords, you can find any image that you want in your library, and associating keywords can help others find images that you've tagged with a particular word. And again, that'll just get more distribution, more views, more eyeballs onto your images. So let's take a look at how to enter in some metadata on your images using Lightroom. Okay, now that we understand a little bit about what metadata is and why you need to have it on your images, let's go ahead and take a look at how to add it to your images. So go into the library module of Lightroom, and in this case you can see the images that I have aligned here. Select an image, so this first image, this dahlia, and come over to the right hand side and drop down metadata. This is the metadata panel, and you can see all the information that's entered about this image so far. There's a file name, and then down here I've got capture time and all the camera settings that were used to capture this image. So I want to enter some copyright information about this image so that I can protect it and protect myself as I post it online. This panel allows you to type in information directly here if you want. So we like that. We're gonna copyright it. Let's say I just stick with those two. So now that information is set on that image, and it will travel with that image wherever it goes. This panel doesn't show all of the information though that I want to enter. So let's go ahead and click on the preset drop down and select edit presets. This will open up the preset dialog box. Now in entering in copyright information, there's a few things that we need to enter in. So the copyright, I entered in my name as you saw previously. The copyright status is copyrighted. I chose it from this drop down list. The rights usage term, let's go ahead and enter in all rights reserved, no reproduction without prior written approval, check. The copyright info URL, I'll put in my website. So the IPTC copyright information, I want to fill that whole section in. In the IPTC creator area, let's go ahead and type in the creator's name, which is me. I'll enter in my email. Sorry, Forgot my own email. I'll enter in my website. And the creator's job title. So my job title is owner. So that's what I want to enter into the creator section. And then lastly, down here in the IPTC status, let's go ahead and enter in a credit line. John Peterson, comma, J. Peterson Photography. And the source is me. So that's all the information that I want to enter. If you have a mailing address, feel free to enter that into this section up here. Any other information you want to enter, please do so. This is the minimum that I like to put in. So I'll go ahead and click done, and it'll ask me if I want to save this as a preset. And yes, I do. So select save as, and let's enter in a name. And I'll hit create. So I've saved all that data as a preset. It still has not been applied to this first Dahlia image. So I'll go ahead, go back to the drop-down, preset drop-down, and select this, select the preset I just created. And now all my preset information has been applied to that one image. Right on. Now if I want to go and add that same information to all of these images, I can type it in like how I started this session, or I can highlight all of the images that I want to add. So I'll highlight the first one and hold down the shift key, highlight the last one. I'll go down to my preset and select my preset that I just built. System asks, do I want to apply it to all the selected images? And yes, I do. So I'll select that. And now my metadata has been added to all of these images. So this is great for images that are already in my catalog. What about, can I add this information during import? Well, stay tuned and let's find out. Okay, now that we've talked about entering metadata for a single image, entering metadata as a preset and applying that preset across all the images that are within your catalog, now let's talk about applying metadata as you import photographs into your Lightroom catalog. So let's go over to the import module. So click on the import button. It'll bring up the import module. And what I want to do is select an image to import. Let's pick this particular one of these images. Now let's go over to the right hand side of the screen. You can see file handling, which I won't discuss in this video, but apply during import. Go ahead and click on the down arrow and drop this down. You could apply some developed settings, some presets that came shipped with Lightroom, sorry. But in this case, what I'm really concerned with is applying metadata to my images, that copyright information. Thankfully, I have already created a preset, so what I can do is apply this preset during import by selecting it from the drop-down. And if I clicked on the import button, all that data that I entered in the previous step will be applied to these images as they're imported into my catalog. Now the real trick and the real power and beauty of Lightroom is that I can set up a preset so that every time I import images into my Lightroom catalog, it will apply this metadata without me having to go through that step. And what you do is down here at the bottom of the screen, if you can see this import preset, and there's an option to save current settings as a new preset. Let's go ahead and do that. And I will go ahead and create this, and I'll click import, and all those images, as you can see, have my copyrighted information on it, and I've got my preset already set. It's beautiful. Now, regardless of how you bring those images in through the import module, your copyright information will be set. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Leave some comments or feedback if you'd like me to show something else. Bye-bye.